Straight ahead is a rematch from last year's NFC wildcard round between the Minnesota Vikings and the New Orleans Saints. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Leading them out, their two-time Pro Bowl quarterback in his fourth season now from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Brings up the numbers for Sanders last week. 8 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on that.
Here's Watson. Rolling to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Watson, off play action. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Sanders in with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 9. Watson. Connection made with Chenault. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
At the Saints' 2-yard line.
Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback who's in his 17th season now in the NFL, an 8-time Pro Bowler to boot. It's Phillip Rivers.
Just 2 weeks left in the regular season, so not many opportunities left. But I got to tell you, I think he's had an MVP type of a season, and I just hope that everyone who votes doesn't go to sleep and already have their ballots cast.
I think there are a couple others in the national media who feel that way, too. You and I have been discussing this race since the calendar hit December, as have many other, but I think it's going to take 8 big quarters for him to truly have consideration. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what doing early in this game.
Tyler Eifert.
The numbers for Eifert in that game last week: 5 catches, 57 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, Rivers. Throw left side, complete. It's Ingram. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
A 4-yard.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And 9 at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Watson, open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
A gain of 8.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. On 1st down, Watson eluding the pressure right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up
2nd and 5 now. Watson for the Vikings and Saints. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Melvin Ingram in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now it's Watson, a bootleg. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap to the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion. But you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them, no pickup.
And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
From just shy of midfield, Rivers, and with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Caught Eifert over the middle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
15 yards.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I would be...
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Sanders on 1st down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second down.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Stephon Gilmore.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. And able to find Green. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a first down throw, Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
The screen pass.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you pumped the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
10 yards to go.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, and it's incomplete. So now 4th down looming. Remember, these guys went for it on their last drive, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, even though it didn't work out, I would not be surprised at all if they went ahead and did it again.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Darn right.
6.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Zay Jones was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Covered by Josh Norman.
Final play of the half, Rivers. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
4th down.
The final shot before break. Rivers looking downfield for Jones. And knocks the ball away, and it throws incomplete. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muck. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
Saints, 0. Aldrich Rosa set to kick off.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
Because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Yards to go.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got him in. He finds Sanders.
Mariota.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is incomplete. Rookie wideout T. Higgins, his intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Boston Scott, his first carry. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Scott, the ball carrier.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
3-yard pick.
Off the play fake, Mariota. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Jones on the return. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll try to get the ground game going with Ingram. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on...
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped.
Sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out this far.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
At the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Rivers over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the Pro Bowler, was his intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. Rivers on the money, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To the air again here, Rivers. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Zay Jones. Incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. And the 2nd down throw on target. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Right back to him for 10 more and a 1st.
And the Vikings.
Mariota on 1st down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Melvin Ingram make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. That's taken in by Higgins. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. Mariota to throw it.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Boston Scott, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Philip Rivers.
Hassan Reddick has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Rivers now. And this is going to be incomplete.
Rivers pass intended for Kenny Golladay. Incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Rivers on 4th down. He's got him in. It's Williams. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. And Oliver in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Third and long for Rivers. He dumps it down to Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And they go for it on 4th, but this one's going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. T. Higgins was the intended target. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. This pass finds its way to Williams. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mike Williams. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are back within a score. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mariota being chased out left. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Flushed out right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Fortunate to get that football back. This trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Play fake. Mariota. Selection made Michelle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 3rd down, Mariota. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Fourth down, Mariota. Able to complete this to Chanel. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Eluding the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Mariota here to throw. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the